If you chase something, that implies that it's running from you, right? So if you continue to chase the things that you want in your life, they will continue to run from you. Instead of chasing those things, become a magnet for them. Just focus on becoming the best and most authentic version of yourself, and everything that's supposed to come into your life, whether that be a partner, a career, anything, will come.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the number one self-care rule. And I learned it after being in a super toxic relationship that I was in for somebody else. I was in it because I thought I could save him. I made that critical error and thought I could save him, but I'm going to tell you the one thing that I took out of that relationship that was totally toxic for a year. You have to put yourself first. In your relationship, you have to put you first. You can't find happiness from somebody else. You can't have somebody else infuse their happiness into you. You can't even have them make you happy. You have to be happy first at your core. And when you show up as an emotionally responsible, happy person because you found happiness in your life outside of a relationship, outside of being codependent with somebody else, then you'll find true love. Then you won't settle for anybody else. Then you won't be in relationships for attention. You'll be in them for the right reasons because you love yourself.
This message is for someone, and I don't know who, but I wanted to tell you that when you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to be around people who don't. You are good enough. You are worthy enough, but you have to believe so.
The 2-day rule by Matt D'Avella is a rule where you don't allow yourself to take off more than one day in order to build a habit. Ever since I was little, I always had an issue with starting things and not seeing them all the way through. So I made a promise to myself to try out this rule for at least 1 month of working out. And this is what I learned. The workout itself doesn't get easier, but you do start to crave the feeling after a workout. Having that 1 day break in between whenever I needed was really good for not feeling guilty for taking a rest day. In the past month, this rule has helped me gain more muscle, improve my mood, and overall help me make better decisions throughout the day. But that's just my experience. Do you want to hear more about it?
Have you guys ever noticed that the people around you keep being super successful, but you're kind of still stagnant? And people that come into your life for a very short period of time, somehow you giving your energy to them generously helps them succeed in something that they were trying to achieve, but you're getting the short end of the stick because you're providing the energy for someone else's dreams and success to come true, but your own is still stagnant. I need you to realize that it is a privilege to be in your energy, and you need to start letting people understand that and know that, because you need to start harnessing that own energy for your own success now.
Okay, I promised that I would share the 5 top ways that we sabotage ourselves, but I'm gonna have to break my promise because it's actually 6. The first one is pity, feeling sorry for ourselves and seeing ourselves as the victims. The second is projecting negativity on the future because you're basing your future on your past. Number 3 is procrastination, which is usually a symptom of number 4, perfectionism, thinking that you have to do something perfectly or else you're a failure. It's very all or nothing thinking. Number 5 is people pleasing, prioritizing other people's wants and needs over your own in order to avoid rejection. And number 6 comes in 2 parts because it's pain avoidance, but a subset of that is avoidant pleasures. Pleasures that help you to avoid an uncomfortable emotion that's coming up for you. And almost all of these are symptoms of childhood trauma.
Imagine that you've just been given a Chinese bamboo tree seed. And imagine that you plant the seed and now you have to water it. After the seed is planted, you spend 1 year watering it and nothing happens. It's still just dirt. The second year rolls around. You keep watering and still nothing happens. It's still just dirt. Now it's year 3. You keep watering and still nothing happens. It's still just dirt. By the 4th year, as you're watering it, friends and family start to ask you, what are you wasting your time for? Clearly, nothing has happened. Just let it alone. It's finally the 5th year, and finally you see a sprout. And not just any sprout. The bamboo tree does an amazing thing. The tree bursts with life and grows 80 feet tall in 6 weeks. So how is this possible? How could this tree grow 80 feet in 6 weeks? But here's what the real question is. Did that bamboo tree grow 80 feet in 6 weeks? Or did it grow 80 feet tall in 5 years and 6 weeks? What do you think? Let me know.
Here's 7 antidepressants that are not pills. First, start exercising. Second, journal. Write down your feelings and thoughts. Third, go out in the sun. Fourth, take daily long walks. 5, look into how to express gratitude. Learn that. 6th, start reframing. Ask yourself, what else could this mean? And 7, help other people, because when you help people, you will feel better.
I have another super powerful affirmation you can use every single day to transform your life. Go to your mirror, look yourself straight in the eyes, and repeat this affirmation 3 times. The affirmation is, I am a magnet for positivity, abundance, and blessings.
A mouse never asks why it gets free cheese, and that's why it gets trapped. This is the challenge of social media. It's free and it is a trap. And to avoid the trap, only follow people who makes you smarter and that inspires you. The others are the trap. Follow me because it will make your life better.
And what do you say to the 25-year-olds who feel like they're behind? They haven't made it yet.
I mean, I got socks in my drawer that I still wear that are 25 years old. I mean, you're 25 and feeling like you haven't made it yet has got to be a horrible feeling. Yeah. But it's the whole process of arriving at, your secret power, your superpower, your secret sauce takes time. It's more about finding out what you're good at and what you can serve other people, what they would benefit from your having served to them. Mm-hmm. And that takes time for a lot of people. And that takes this willingness to go down a path and commit for sure, but then be okay with an outcome that's less than positive, and just move on to the next thing.